Good day. Wanted to go out somewhere this long weekend, and nothing against Sydney, it's a beautiful city. But then wanted to go out somewhere, escape from this busy traffic, busy city life, somewhere more quiet, but not too far off. I kept asking people about Newcastle, which is like around 2 hours drive from here. And all I heard was, yeah, it's a nice city, just has beaches. But then I found out it made among the top 10 cities in Lonely Planet Travel Guide 2011. Now that must be something. Definitely there's more to Newcastle than beaches alone. Let's go there and find out. And what a better place to find than in a Holden Commodore. This one's a General Motors Holden Commodore. It's marketed in US as Chevrolet Commodore. Not famous in other parts of the world, but yeah, it's equivalent in body size and power to a BMW 3 Series or a Mercedes E-Class. Let's find out. Hi. Yep, we have reached here at Newcastle. This is the Crown Plaza Hotel, Newcastle. We had the King Suite, Harbour View. The beauty about this place is that you're right at the shore of Newcastle's harbour, and the speciality about Newcastle harbour is you are at the actual port, wherein you can see big ships like this coming to the dock. Now that's the tractor ship here that's responsible for steering it to the port, and that's the vessel. The room comes with its own spa. One of the key landmarks in Newcastle is the Queen's Wharf Tower. Built in 1988, it was inaugurated by Queen Elizabeth II herself, Her Majesty. It contains, it's around 40 meters tall, and it contains around 180 steps. So make sure you are in a good physical condition before you come and attempt it. But the views from the top are rewarding. It's a 360 view of the city with the harbour and the city views. Everything's just perfect. You need to come and check it out yourself. Very finally. That's the Queen's Wharf Tower. 360 views around the city. Up there you see the Newcastle Cathedral building. That's the railway station there. Railway station clock tower. That's the lighthouse at that corner, where we will be going soon. And that's the harbour port front. A beautiful structure really to have a bird's eye view of the city. Newcastle Ocean Bus. Now Ocean Bus is a very unique phenomenon that has been here. What they have done, you see the ocean water there. Now that's too wild for people to have a bath in, and even the seashore is quite rocky. So what they have done, they have built these ocean baths here, wherein water has been let into pits where people can actually come in, have a bath, enjoy themselves, and then have a let's go and see how these ocean baths are. Ocean baths have various regions. This one here that you see is the deep end of the ocean bath, wherein experienced swimmers can have a good time. You can rest along the seated area. People who are beginners or who just want to get used to the whole idea have shallow water ocean baths. You could see many families there with babies having a good time there. Yeah, and enjoying themselves, getting themselves accustomed to the water. Another must-see when you're in Newcastle is the Blackbird Preserve. 15 minutes drive from Newcastle CBD, this place offers a wide range of wildlife that's a must-see. You can see anything from koalas, kangaroos. They have around 6 varieties of kangaroos here. Wallabies, parakeets, you just name it. I saw peacocks here for the first time after coming from India. A must-see here at Newcastle. If you have some time while visiting Newcastle, make sure you come to Boogie's Hole. Boogie's Hole was built in 1819 by convicts for Major James Morrison, one of the earliest European settlers in Australia. What they did was they actually dug a big pool in the rock so that the ocean water could come through, and this was for the personal use of the army commander. Yeah, and he had all the convicts to himself to make it for him. It's a very unique pool, and normally they would allow people to come in, but today the weather being a bit rough, as you can see the waters are a bit rough, the access has been blocked. So we are not able to actually go into the pool itself, but yeah, if you get lucky enough, maybe you could dip your toes into them. Do come. Another major site in Newcastle is Fort Scratchley. You see, Newcastle was a very important place for the British colonial government, as this had a huge thriving business for coal and timber and other precious metals. So Fort Scratchley was actually built to defend Newcastle and Australia from all the forces, external forces. Fort Scratchley was not built first. Actually, in 1802, a battery of guns were kept at the harbour to defend this area, and later in 1820s, between 1820s and 1870s, the actual Fort Scratchley was built as you see it now. Fort Scratchley played a very major role during the World War II as well, when Japanese submarines suddenly came off from the water over there and started attacking Newcastle, and the guns and battery in this Fort Scratchley actually defended Newcastle against all those raids. Let's go in and have a look as how this fort was built and what are all there. Come in. and Newcastle is not far behind. There we have the Novice Beach Lighthouse of Newcastle. Come, let's have a look. Today we are going to go to Hunter Wetland Center. Now this is a big wetlands that's part of the Hunter region, and you can go through it in three different ways. One is by walk, the second one is by canoeing, yeah, you can canoe, and the third one is by Segway, you know, those things in which you can move around. And guess how we are going to go? Come and find out. Melbourne is the cafe city of Australia, but Newcastle is not far behind. For example, this little place, Frankie's Place at 133 Derby Street, pretty nice store. Very good cafe. You can have excellent gourmet cafe culture food here. All of them are very tasty. It has its own unique style and setting, and you instantly feel at home. The service is excellent as well. If you really like these paintings, you could as well buy them yourself. Good. You can have them delivered in your own unique Bugs Bunny poster or any of the posters from there. Thank you. So whenever you are visiting Newcastle, but make sure you come here. Another excellent place to grab a quick bite is Harry's Cafe de Wheels. This is situated on Wharf Road. Started in 1938, Harry's has become a celebrity hotspot with customer lists like Frank Sinatra, Elton John, Sir Richard Branson, Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, Pamela Anderson, Brooke Shields, and many more. In 1991, Rupert Murdoch even had pies shipped to Los Angeles for an Australian-themed Oscars party. So you might know how good it is. If you have some time and if you are on a rush, and even otherwise, do visit this place, Harry's Cafe de Wheels. But if you are after an European dining experience, there are many restaurants on the waterfront in Newcastle. I found the Wharf restaurant to be excellent in particular. The quality of dishes was my main criteria in choosing this one above others, apart from the wide variety on the menu and excellent pricing. The waterfront view is a bonus as well. It's so hard not to love this wonderful city, Newcastle, especially if you need a break from your busy life. During my stay here, I met so many people who have moved here from Sydney or who live here and commute to Sydney for business. No wonder this gem of a place has made it to Lonely Planet's must-see list of places. I have tried to show you most of the attractions this small town has to offer, but believe me, even in 4 days I could not cover all of them. And there are still many more attractions to see in Newcastle. Newcastle is one of those cities that has to be lived to be appreciated. I hope you like this video and thank you for watching. Bye.